Hello YouTubers, this is Soulman Adam bringing another episode. Sorry it's been a while, really haven't been gaming a whole lot. In this one we're going to be playing the Destiny beta. My thoughts, it's okay. I mean, it kind of reminds me, I don't know if any of you guys have played Defiance or not, but it has a lot of the same attributes to it. This is I don't know, I believe about the 4th mission that you can go to. In the beta, I believe there's only, maybe 6 or 7 missions that you can play. And then also you got the multiplayer. Multiplayer to me, maps are a little big. Kind of hard to get a kill, you got to really hit a guy a lot. Unless headshots do help.
Guardian set up a vehicle grid here. We sync to that. We can summon ground transport.
You notice you do kind of have, not really the double jump, but it's kind of accelerator. Whatever direction you're going, it just sends you in that direction a little more if you hit the jump button again. Kind of a Titanfall thing. I don't really think it feels as good as Titanfall does, though. I was afraid this game was going to be a little bit too cartoony, but I don't know. I'd say really it ain't bad. You have to make sure that you go over to the bodies because they drop ammo, and that is a big thing in this game. I won't say so much for your main weapon, but all of your sniper rifles, all your side weapons, you really don't have a lot of ammo for them. Graphics wise, I think it looks pretty good. All your vegetation's nice and crisp. Haven't really seen any blockage. Servers, I haven't really had too much of a problem with servers. I did have a problem with chat. I found out that if you actually start the chat before, like your party chat, before you get into the game, it seems to work. But if you start it during the game, it seems like you always have a problem with you have to have your party snapped open to hear somebody. So I'd recommend, like I said, before you even start the game, when you first load up, start your party then before you guys get in there. I'm sure that's probably just a beta glitch. They haven't done the uploads or anything like that for it.
Here's the Sparrow link.
Right here I'm getting ready to pop out my vehicle. In one of the multiplayer maps, I believe it's the moon, there are some vehicles on there. From what I've heard and seen, I've played around with them, don't really care for them, and I think that's pretty much across the board. I don't really think there's anybody that really cares for the vehicles too much. When you're playing campaigns though, they're not bad. As you can see, it's pretty fast to get around with them. Also, when you're playing the campaigns, you'll see, or your missions, you're going to see, like, other players out there on the field with you. They're not necessarily doing the same campaign you are, but they do seem to help out a little bit. What I just pulled up there, that little cube, that's your ghost. Basically, it's going to help you when it comes to pulling up your maps, where to go. Like, it'll always leave a little triangle showing you where you need to go. Different stuff you have to access, doors and things of that nature, you'll use it. You'll see here later on in this mission, I actually use it to gain control of this other power source. Let me talk about some of the abilities. You just say where it says supercharged. If you notice the yellow line above where my ammo, my weapon is, what that is, it's depending on which character you are. On this one, I'm playing the Warlock, so it's kind of like a huge ass grenade that rebuilds in time. Right below it, to the green, that's your grenade. Grenades you don't run out of, they just rebuild.
Give me a second. Some kind of distorted signal. Not fallen. Let's check the other one.
You also, once you get to so many levels, you'll start out, of course, with one weapon. Eventually, you'll get to two. As you see, I keep switching back and forth here. But you do get a third weapon as you level up. That third weapon can be a machine gun, can be a rocket launcher. It's your heavy assault. But your ammo is pretty far in between when you get it, so it's not used too often, but it does come in handy certain times, especially when it comes to your bosses and things of that nature. When it comes to the bots on this one, they're not too bad. I mean, I won't say they're hard, but if you notice, you take a couple shots at them, they will duck behind cover. So they're not complete idiots just standing out there taking it.
The same transmission. They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
Like I said, these maps are so big, all you have to do is pull out your little ghost, that's what they call it, the cube, and it'll give you your next location where to go. Comes in handy. There's 3 characters to choose from. Like I said, you got the one I'm playing now is the Warlock. You also have the Titan and the Hunter. Titan's more of your tank. I do like the grenade that comes with Titan. It's kind of similar to this one. Kind of you throw it out there and it kind of absorbs, but it also blinds. Other than that, I like the special thing that it does. It's not really a grenade, it's more of just lightning bolts, but it has to be close to you. The Hunter, his specialty, when you hit it, basically you have a little hand cannon. I believe you get 3 or 4 shots that are just high powered. And the grenade on it, I can't really remember. Honestly, I don't think I was impressed by it. Warlock is by far my favorite character of the 3. Of course, once you get higher levels, maybe the other characters will surpass this one, but from what I've seen, I think the Warlock's the one to go with.
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room.
Your melees for the different characters are also different. This one you seen where I had kind of an explosion pulse out of my hand. The other ones are basically knives. One of them you can actually throw the knife. But like I said, the Warlock's still my favorite. This is the last part of the mission here. You let your little ghost out, and he starts doing that, and you have to defend him.
Something is fighting back.
Gets pretty hairy. Yes, that's another thing that kind of sucks. Your reload time on your sniper rifle seems like it's way too much. And you only hold, I think, average is 3 or 4 shots on your sniper rifle. That was my supercharger right there. And a grenade. Weapons on this. Your better weapons, your uncommon, stuff like that, they actually come up and you can't use them until you get them decrypted. How you do that is at the beginning of this you have your map where you're actually choosing where you go, if you go to the tower is actually where you're going to start out at. But that's where you will find the guy that can do the encryptions or decryptions. Guy that you can buy guns from. Different leaders, because this does have different, I don't know what to call it, vanguards and just different groups you can join, and who you get points for can give you different stuff. But you really have to look around the tower, and there's 3 different sides to it. You got the middle and then the 2 east and west. See there, I just pricked up something encrypted. See it on the right hand side. I have to get that decrypted before I can use it. Like most games also, you have to be certain levels before you can use certain weapons, certain armor. I think that was a glitch. That guy got stuck up there. It was kind of hard for me to find him before it sent out the next group here.
Okay, I pulled out everything they managed to steal. We should destroy this thing.
And this is getting close to the end of the mission. You see here, it's going to give me a countdown. I always suggest when you get a countdown, start running around, pick up as much ammo as you can. Because the ammo you have, I don't see where you can buy any ammo, so you kind of have to pick it up as you go through all the missions. And it does suck when you run out and there's none laying around anywhere. So always take advantage of what you can get when you can get it. But thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
We have to find a way to reach him.
Hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Have a good one. Later.